Hello guys, I am back today welcoming you all with this. Right in front of us we have the all new 2024 model Aston Martin DB12, and in today's video I want to tell you everything you need to know about. We'll be showing you all the exterior highlights, show you the inside, and then we will be also listening to the amazing sound. Before we start, let me tell you all the key facts. This is the DB12 Coupe here. It's also available as a soft top cabriolet and is featuring a 4-liter twin turbo V8. This is almost the exact same engine that we had with the DB11, but this one is heavily modified, giving us now 680 horsepower. The DB11 we were talking about 510, as this is an AMG engine as a base, the 4-liter V8 coming from a Falterbach. This one is completely redone and rechanged, and it's now giving 680 horsepower. That's crazy. We do the 0 to 100 sprint in 3.6 seconds, 800 newton meters of torque we're getting from the V8 here. The top speed is limited at 325 kph with a rear-wheel drive. We also have an 8-speed automatic transmission here and a gorgeous looking car here. First things first, guys, I've had a few questions in my head. Where and what's actually the main competition for the DB12 or the DB11 in general? Please leave it in the comment section below, because we will be talking about that with the end of the video. We have the Magneto Bronze exterior paint here, and it looks so good. I really love it. I am a huge fan of this exterior paint finish with this gray wheels here. I love it. Let's get on and let me talk about everything you need to know about the front headlights here, the DB12 specific one. Nowadays we also get them with plenty of other Aston Martin models here. We also have quite comparable ones with the Vantage and also with the Vanquish, now with the V12. In general here we have the brown exterior paint and we have the bright grille finish. You can also go with a full black finish, but I think with that exterior paint it matches extremely well. You have the wide opening here looking extremely classy, but when you just pay attention to the body, to all those lines here merging in this car, it's fantastic. I'm a huge fan of the way the color shines. It's so nice. It's amazing. It's so good looking. It's one of my favorite colors. I love to call it chocolate. It's so delicious looking. Huge fan, especially here. That's my favorite part here. When you just have a close look on the rear section, the way it's actually wider, giving us a dominant stance here. Huge fan. We have these wheels here, multi-spoke ones, great finish here. Huge fan of the look, as it looks very classy. In addition, with the brown, matches perfectly. We even have the carbon ceramic brakes hiding right behind with the black brake calipers. Works perfect. It doesn't really shine. If you did anything else except for black, it wouldn't look good. Let's say red or yellow brake calipers. Doesn't work with that one here. On the side we have this additional Aston Martin detail here. Huge fan of the way they did it. Something that they also added is the side mirrors here. It's pretty cool and very clean. Let me just show you here. On that side you can see there's actually no frame. It's just everything you see is the mirror. It's really cool the way they did it, and it actually turns all the way in. You can also get the roof here finished in carbon fiber, but we have it here finished in exterior color. Let me also show you the door handles here. As soon as I actually unlock the car, they pop out. When I lock the car, they move back in. It's pretty easy, super cool, and that's what I was just talking about. As soon as I also unlock the car, you see the movement of the side mirror. Really cool. Looks like a piece of art. But now let me show you the rear. Yeah, this is it, the DB12 rear. This car, the rear especially, looks extremely cool. A new James Bond car has arrived. I love it so much. It's extremely underrated. The design, the way they finished the tail lights here, the way it actually looks here, and this lightning with the brown exterior paint here. Wow. The stance in general of the rear, super cool, especially when we have a rear-wheel drive car here. I mean, you get a lot of wheel spin with this one. It makes the car look so fantastic in my opinion. But yet again, extremely classy. I mean, you can drive this car with a suit, but also nowadays just very casual and like a gentleman. It's a gentleman's car, to be honest, especially in this color and yeah, I just love the tone here. The tail lights here is actually somehow merged in the body, and I love the way they did it here. Very slim, minimalistic, love it. And there's also one cool feature that I have to show you. There's actually an air intake right over here. It's functional. You can't really see that a lot, but there's actually air going in here, moving all the way down over here, and then will be released from these vents here. It's pretty cool. The way they did it is so nice. Aston Martin details also over here, also with the Aston Martin badge here. Feels extremely luxurious. The exhaust tip, however, I really don't like, but yeah, it's actually a matter of taste. I mean, old gentleman driver would love it. It's very understated. There's a single exhaust on both sides. You can see the round finish with chrome also here on the right hand side. Somehow, I mean, we are talking about 680 horsepower. I wished we had bigger ones, or even double or neat side, but that's what we actually get with the Vantage already. Anyways, let's get right inside and let me show you the inside, because this is quite special. Unlocking. There we go, up, and there we have the inside. Wow, the interior is extremely special, and this is something that Aston Martin, yeah, they've done an amazing job here. The inside's been completely changed. I mean, back in the days, Aston Martin were lacking interior features and highlights, especially the infotainment was so outdated. They've changed it, finally. And the inside here is luxury. This is all you need. You get everything you've paid for. We have the Bison brown interior. We actually have a two-tone leather interior finish here, also with a sandstorm leather. You can see that here on the door panel in specific, really lovely. With the dark brown, then we have the sand finish here. It's so cool. Wherever you actually touch, it feels, yeah, like luxury. It's the high quality materials they've used in the inside. It's really cool. DB12 entrance board here. The floor mats here is, yeah, for the weather conditions right now is not the best, but anyways, yeah, the seats here pretty cool, also with the brown finish. Huge fan of the way they finished. Let me jump inside, give you a quick interior look. We actually have an issue with this car here. I mean, I have my foot on the brake, and you can also see that here. The key is right with me. Now, as soon as I push it, it takes quite some time. But anyways, this is the inside. We'll be talking about the sound in a second. First things first, we'll be mainly focusing here on the inside. So something that I really appreciate about Aston Martin is the quality they've used here in the interior. Everything is finished in high quality, especially here the airbag cover, and that's something that all the manufacturers don't do. For instance, we have a brown interior finish here, and the airbag cover, leather finish, is also finished in the exact same leather tone. Normally with Porsche, Mercedes, whatever, you get the airbag cover always finished in black. And yeah, that's something I really care about and feels so nice. Everything is actually finished in leather with the contrast stitching. The door panel is just a work of art. The interior designers have done an amazing job, especially here on the roof. It's also optional. The finish here is so cool, full leather finish. And then we have the Alcantara Dinamica contrast. The seat, the super sport seat, fantastic finish, heated, ventilated. It's so cool with the perforation here. Huge fan of the way they finished the interior in general. We have a display here, but we also have, yeah, all these buttons, and yeah, also the gear shifter here, just for the haptic feeling. Lovely. Start stop button right over here. However, I have to mention the infotainment is a bit laggy, just a bit, and we had quite a few issues, especially when connecting with the Apple CarPlay, but I think it's just an issue with this car and not with all cars in general. However, you can just change it with over-the-air updates or with a visit at the service. Anyways, yeah, something that I really love is the aluminum finish here of the shift pedals. Feels extremely good. Now, we'll be talking about the sound. 3, 2, 1. So, you actually have 3 driving modes. The first, it will always start in GT. You switch it, Sport. You switch it, Sport Plus. Yeah, this is actually the max you can go. You can also move all the way down to individual. I think there is even a wet driving mode, especially for rainy days right now. So we have wet, individual, GT, Sport, and Sport Plus. As soon as you actually switch it to Sport Plus, you have the exhaust and the suspension settings here. Let me just put both windows down because we have double glass windows here, so we get more noises in the inside. Listen. Let me jump outside and give you also some sound impressions from the outside as well. Let's go. Time for sound check from the outside. 3, 2, 1. Let's start it up in Sport Plus. The sound is extremely sporty. As we have actually switched it to Sport Plus, you have quite a few sound similarities with the AMG models as we have the engine as a base. Anyways, it sounds extremely cool, but when you want to cruise in GT mode, you put it in GT mode, the exhaust is off, you have double glass windows and you get no noises in the inside. Anyways, rate the sound from 1 to 10 in the comment section below.